Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and this is my 31 days of horror movie reviews. And I am reviewing a movie that I had every intention to see in theaters when it came out. And I don't know, man. A lot of these movies, whether it was shit going on in my personal life or just, I don't know. But I did not make it to the theaters, so I just got done watching A Quiet Place Day One. This is a 2024 film that was written and directed by Michael Sarnowski, not John Krasinski, but he did co-write and produce this movie, so that's cool that he's still involved. And to be completely honest, when I first heard about this film, saw that it was named Day One, realized it was a prequel, I thought to myself, do we need this? Because I've enjoyed the first two A Quiet Places, and the second movie ended on a cliffhanger, as if there's more stories to be told future. So to go backwards, and also, if you remember in the second A Quiet Place, they showed flashbacks of Day One. So this was odd that it was also Day One, but it is different characters. It is in New York City, more populated. So I guess there was some intrigue there. After watching the movie, I'm not going to say that maybe we completely needed a story that was a prequel or the day of, but I enjoyed the film for what it was. I thought there is a lot of good things about it, more good than not. First, let's talk about the main character, the main actress. Lupita Nyong'o plays Sam. She is a cancer patient, and so obviously she has this vibe about her, right? Like she's not maybe the most happy person going on right now with what she's dealing with. And all she really wants to do at the end of the day, and I can't say I blame her, is she wants some New York pizza. Man, New York pizza is the best pizza. So she's probably like, before it's all said and done, I'm going to get my ass some New York pizza. But then shit goes down. These aliens invade, and this is, if I had to say anything that was quasi-negative, or maybe you want to say it's more of a nitpick, because this was in New York City, the most populated state in the country, you expect that like you get a lot of mayhem, chaos, and just, I mean, I'm talking Independence Day level event. And I'm not saying that there wasn't elements of that here. There clearly was. And the fact that this budget was $67 million, for that low, this movie is impressive. It looks impressive for that budget, and it accomplishes a lot of what it needed to accomplish. But I do feel like, because it's Day One, it seemed like some characters, including Lupita Nyong'o, figured out that the aliens were based on noise, on sound, very early and very quick. And I know that that's a staple to the A Quiet Place movies, because obviously they're set in a time where that's well established. Everyone's aware of this. But Day One, it just seemed like we immediately jump into we're going to be quiet. You know, it's like I was kind of looking forward to more of the chaos, more of people don't know what the hell is going on. You get moments of that early on, but I feel like maybe it wasn't quite enough of it. I don't blame them though for going for the quiet approach. It's in the name. It's what you come to expect, and it probably helped the budget in a lot of ways. The aliens themselves, you know, they have that design to them. They actually remind me a lot of the Demogorgons from Stranger Things. I guess I'm just now putting two and two together to connect those dots. Some of the other actors, Alex Wolff, who is somebody that I used to always give shit because he's been in a couple of projects that I would watch, and he's playing like a teenager. when he's clearly like 30 something years old. This movie, he's actually playing his age. He has a full beard, and I'm like, all right, cool. I can take you when you're playing your appropriate age. Joseph Quinn, who I think kind of blew up after season 4 of Stranger Things, that character that he played, that presence he brought to that show, it's like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to see what he does next. And so this was cool. I mean, I think he still has so much more to do in his career. He's going to be in Marvel. He's going to be doing a lot of stuff. But I liked the approach of how these two characters met, him and Lupita. It wasn't so much about like, here's two people that are going to fall in love. No, it's two people trying to survive. He's very earnest and believable as far as just being scared and not wanting to die. Djimon Hounsou, I mean, this guy is in every movie that's ever existed ever. So the fact that he's in A Quiet Place, I know he was in the second one, but I still find it comical that he's one of the loudest and angriest actors I think I've ever seen, but he has to be quiet in this movie. Kind of hilarious. There is a cat that Lupita Nyong'o has as a pet. It's named Frodo. And this goddamn cat, I mean, kudos to the cat for being one of the most quiet animals, pets I've ever seen in a movie. But the fact that the cat always ends up running away when shit goes down, which sure, smart, but then finds its way back and always comes back at the right moments. Somebody clearly loves cats, because this cat was all over the place. I mentioned before that the budget was $67 million, but I was pleasantly not surprised. I shouldn't say that, but I was happy to see that it made over $255 million in the box office. So this is clearly a franchise that is here to stay. It makes the money, and it doesn't require a lot to make these movies. And so I think this is a good film to watch. I would have been happy to see this in theaters if all the stars aligned. The fact that the turnaround for movies nowadays to be watched at home, very quick, it's like less than a month before they're available to watch at home. Is that a problem? Yes, in some ways, but in other ways, like myself, I was able to watch it so soon after it came out. I'm going to be selfish and say, hey, I'm glad I watched it. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw A Quiet Place day one. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later! Souls taken over by a devilish path. You got me walking on broken glass. Kicking down the door with a Jason mask. With a decked out machete, but you motherfuckers know it's heavy. Anytime you're ready, you can get you with a Bowie. Setting up to blow me, but the bitch don't know me. Who's going? I'm going. You know, I know that the man in the mirror is my next rival. Time goes and I never thought I'd live it so fast. Staring at the world from the end of my glass. Turned into a dark place, severed my brain. Now I dropped out of class, but I